Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain to you how to write a good YouTube script. I'm not like telling you right now that I'm a pro when it comes to writing scripts, but then I'm going to share with you some of the tips or some of the tips that have actually worked for me. So basically, initially when I started this YouTube channel, I listened and watched a lot of video from other YouTubers and learned some of the things that they are doing and some of the ways I can use to improve my channel. And what I found that is some of these people, they actually write some scripts, they write things down to know what they want to see. Some of them use a teleprompter to be able to read on screen while talking. But if you don't have that device and if you know that writing works for you, I would advise you write. So because personally, when I started, I followed the approach of writing. I actually wrote. In fact, when I was writing, my script was almost like a blog post. To the point that I was really excited. I was like, okay, so if I've written this much, that means I can easily go post it as a blog post, because personally I like to use ones to kill multiple bits. And it was a really nice idea that I could write my script, and it was so lengthy that, like I said, I was tempted to use it as a blog post or probably just refine it and post it as a blog post. But then I had this challenge of trying to say everything that I have written down, because I felt, oh, because I've written this script, I need to follow these scripts. I find it really difficult to do, and it became very obvious that you know when you write something and then you're trying to remember what you have written, or you're trying to say exactly the way you have written it becomes very difficult. It's almost like cramming something, and look, it seems I'm no longer good at that. Maybe back then in school I used to, but right now I find it really difficult. So what works for me is to just pinpoint. It's more like an highlights. Just like when I want to give a presentation, I have my outline, and then I kind of if I have only just that outline, I'm good. As long as I remember what those outline is, like the steps, like I know, okay, the first one is introduction, the next one is what is scripting all about and why scripts, or assuming this was my outline for this particular video, it's going to be easy for me to just explain based on the outline rather than trying to explain based on everything I have written as a script for this particular video. So if I have my outline that says how to get started or how to write a good script, which is more like the title, and then next thing is what is scripting, then I explain to you what scripting is all about. So scripting is just about you writing down what you want to talk about. So you see that a lot in movies. When people are acting, they always have their script, and every word that each person is going to say has to be written down, and most of the time they are to say it as they have written it. So what I will advise here is that do what you know works for you. Don't do it because every other YouTubers are doing it, or every other persons are doing it out there. If writing a full page or writing a full script does not work for you, does not allow you to flow naturally, I would advise you don't stick with that. But if it does work for you, you are good with cramming and remembering everything you have written down, good, you can follow that path. But if that's not your case, you can figure out what really works for you as far as scripting or writing down what you need to talk about. But mind you, it's very important to take notes of what you want to talk about, so that you don't end up spending so much time on screen than you initially planned to, or you start talking about things that you did not plan to talk about, or you start doing as if you are trying to remember what you want to talk about next. And those things happen because you did not put anything down, you did not go over what you plan to talk about, or you did not just settle down and think about what you want to talk about before coming on screen. So those are some tips you should take note of. Think about what you want to talk about, know the topics, know it well enough, do some research about the topic, think about it, have an outline if you need to, just some pointers as to what you want to talk about in the video. Or if you are the full page script person, you can write the full page and then go over it and talk about it as you have written it, if that is your style. So I believe you have enjoyed this video. I believe you have learned something from this video. I've enjoyed myself too talking about this subject with you. And I hope to see you in my next video. But please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and bye for now.